Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shopping. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with the win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The pitch. Jose Altuve in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
The 1-1 is foul ball. The 1-2.
That's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitcher moving forward, bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That one finds the zone. 4-1. Pena, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And that one in the air center field. Castro sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's 2 away.
All right.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like
something again.
Yordan Alvarez at the plate now. That's ball 1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
2 out, space is empty. Big swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Christian Javier.
Try to stay back from that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters
I haven't
have a
practiced
hard time staying
on this track and God knows how long.
And here is Edouard Julien. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Just missed. And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And it's 3-0.
Figures. That was actually felt like a good outlet.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't over it. Now he has somebody to worry about over first.
Now Correa up to hit. Javier throws over. Julien back on a dive.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And there's a foul ball.
Nah.
And here it comes.
Nope,
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one missing low. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe in second, and that was not close.
Well, he's got a cannon of a throw back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe he rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safer.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Thank you.
Popped up. Settles underneath it. And there's one down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for
was it 132 or was it 133?
Yeah, a foul ball.
Well, the other night from like a couple years ago. So it was 32. So either the setups and everything has changed that bad, or I was that much faster than I did here. I don't know.
In the air, left side. Alvarez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
All right.
And there are 2 outs.
Anybody watching my stream? If the stream just randomly ends in the middle of this race, you'll know that for the 3rd time tonight, the upstairs blew a fuse
Obviously a guy who makes good
and lost power.
hits
So
for
we'll see what
average.
happens. How
But
far
one
it
of the
can
things
move.
in today's game, the value
It
in the
happened
fact
like
that he hits
at
both righties and
8:10,
lefties.
so like right before this race.
Right through
He
there
doesn't
for
know
a
if I was going to
strike.
get
They're
to the back
so
zone
reliant on the matchups
started.
nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Brings it in, and that'll do it. One left for Minnesota. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more.
Those few laps that I mean, well, few laps.
He's
It
the
was like a
ultimate
lap and a
professional,
half
and it
in the
doesn't
outlap.
just
Like,
start at game
felt
time.
good. I
It
didn't even
starts in
lose
the
the car.
afternoon, the way he
Weird.
prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you
Felt
what,
good.
his teammates feed off of
Wish
the
I knew
leadership
what I
that he
could have had
shows
for a
on and off the field.
I never got to get a
He
lap.
never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Just missed. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. That one not close, and that's ball 3.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a pitch. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He's doing extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So close to get that barrel to it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had it way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there and just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next is the designated hitter, Chas McCormick. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Pitch. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. It misses, it's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Jose Abreu up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Rolled over to third, and he grabs it foul. And he'll chew. And they'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 2. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Lifted in the air, right field. Buxton snags it on the run. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back in Minnesota, here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Javier back to work. There's a strike.
How bumpy distracted.
And it's 0-2.
Quickly in 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with
My arms are sore.
better timing on the fastball next time.
Ripping his field like not letting go.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got it by him for the K. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball there. Two outs. Next pitch in for a strike, 1-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Over to Abreu, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in target field, here's Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. That just misses, and that's ball one. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead
God,
of
it's been
counts.
bouncing
They do
everywhere,
that
man.
consistently, and you see the results.
Oh my God.
The 2-1. And another ball. Base hit. Made a board on the leadoff single.
You know, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you run a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Yeah, there's a ball.
Count 1-0.
Oh, I blew it.
And a pitch. Runner, of course, with no outs here.
Cold night tonight.
Oh, real option. Bad into one.
Right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And another ball. And he takes a strike.
Oh, I did it again.
Next offering upstairs. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Oh, there's a faster. Oh. I already told you.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
My arm was killing me.
3-2 now. Left field. Yoshida drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So the batting order turns over. And now, Jose Altuve. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there. And I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch. And a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Right now, my left hand. Gripping the wheel so hard when I'm trying to shift.
The next to hit takes ball
in the
one.
corner.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 2 of
Like
the American League
shaking.
Championship Series. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-0. And he deals.
That's ball 3.
Yordan Alvarez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's too high, ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
I went from 16 to 7.
Guys are going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. That clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 on the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
I thought I was doing good without zero practice.
The lead runner out at second. Kingman at first,
But
2 out of the inning.
I knew with zero practice that I'd probably make mistakes somewhere.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Two outs. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Did you pass your way up the third, or I know you were fifth.
Got a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Throws the first in time, and Tucker is retired. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So they strand 3
I was driving the extra harder than I
bottom
normally
of
would
inning
because I
number 3.
was started
No
so far
score.
back, so I was bound to make an overdrive somewhere in one of the corners.
Bottom of the inning. This is Willie Castro.
If I was able to qualify, I started off, I was running 135.
Still no score. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
I'd have probably been right around 7th or 8th, which was 10 spots better than where I started, so I wouldn't have had to drive as hard to begin with.
Swings and chases a low one there. Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. We're going to have to regroup here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside edge.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. guesses he was late that time. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher can take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Julian batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 0-1 down. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
On the ground to first. Abreu takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and we're still knotted at 0. Second game of the ALCS. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Makes the grab, 1 down. Next to hit, Chas McCormick. Struck out swinging his first time. McCormick, in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. There's a strike.
People realize how far the job is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing local, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Correa for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, we're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the 4th, and here comes Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. The shortstop takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. To the left side, but it is well fouled. The 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's ready.
And here's the 3-2. This one in the air center field. He's got it. And there's one down. So up next for Minnesota, Masataka Yoshida. Flied to left his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Yeah, you are.
Ground to short. On the first, 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Fought off foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle, Pena. Over to first, and that is that. Count go to Twins in order. Still no score. Back in Minnesota, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Get that run off the corner.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but I don't want to be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Just misses with that one. And now it's filled up. Pitch.
Yeah.
Inside ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Go ahead, run on base. Now here is Jake Myers. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. All tied up. We're at the top of the 5th. And he grounds one back up the middle. Quick feed to second for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to reduce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Back to the top of the lineup.
You just come off second. You beat Tyler Lemon off.
And first offering is fouled off.
He came out 4th. What the heck? I wonder if he was too far forward or something in the box. Or...
That one missed. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. 1-2. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The line to kick the pitch.
You're going to have to make another pit stop?
That one just misses.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Knocks that one
If it's
away,
close, I
and
could
we'll
have
do it
played the
again.
field models game pretty good. Oh yeah, I probably would have saved the whole 3 laps over the time. I would have just played it that way.
Halfway through this one, still no score.
Yeah, I mean, if you get spread out, you could probably save it and make it. Because if you're off the gas long enough and coasting into the corners a lot more, it might pay off.
Javier back to work. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
A 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Down on strikes, and that's the first out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really knocked him off. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect.
Yeah, you're third, right?
So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell.
Yeah, so you're at the inside of turn 1. And luckily, Dove took the side, the other side, so that's good.
2 balls, no strikes. The count.
Because he should have been in Hammond's spot, like a normal start, but he chose the other side.
Still
So,
looking for their first hit in this
interesting.
one. And now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Alvarez whips it in quickly. And now the runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there. And that is strike 1. Right-hander kick steals. And downstairs.
Yeah. I wonder if he hit it before the... He didn't? Oh yeah, there's no last lap. Yeah, it says lap 15 for everybody. It doesn't even have a lap for him. So yeah, he didn't hit. My overlay shows the last pit stop, lap of the pit stop, and his doesn't have any.
You rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you have it.
You know, you could have, if you really wanted to make sure you can make it, you could have like pulled in like a lap to go, and then just started in the back, and you would have probably made it for sure.
0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time.
I still think he might be able to make it. Yeah.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that one fouled off. The Twins with a chance to score first. Last half of inning number 5. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Oh, there's a wreck in the back.
That's a really good take.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. Swing. Just holding back there.
It's a little caved in the middle. The back is too after you get run into the corner. Top off the gas.
This guy, he's got power. He can untie it
And you're good to go the rest of the way.
Speed and great power, a great
For
athlete.
sure.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
First and second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really check up like that in that corner. The corner's wide enough. You don't really have to. So it was weird that he was going that slow there. I saw it from a TV cam. I don't know what it looked like.
Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. And we still have no score. Back at Target Field, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jeremy Pena. The right-hander back to work. Pulls that one foul.
I would say pit now so you don't have to deal with all the traffic.
There, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And the righty deals. Way high there. The count now 2-2.
Yeah, don't overdo it like I did. Pushed it for too long, and eventually it got me. I made it like 6 laps, but I was wheel hopping a lot. Like I was driving the wheels off of that thing, and I didn't make a mistake for like 6 laps.
Think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play as an outfielder. You're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one ripped, but foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
I don't know, with the fuel, it might work out. You might get a top 10.
He's in for a strike.
Wow, this guy's so
top 8
with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Scott for 80 minutes in any count. 3-2. Goes off speed. Gets the out.
Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. And that one lifted in the air center field. Castro sizing this
Yeah,
one up.
almost looks like mine, so I clip the tire barrier more with the back end.
And that's the third out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now.
It might be fine. Mine said that too. I think on that original hit, but it still drove straight. It was the second impact that killed me over in turn 6. Because I hit more with the front end on that one, and it.
Pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is downstairs. No chase that time. The line of the pitch. In there at the knees. That one ripped.
Find out what's happening.
Tucker hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Carlos Correa. Towards first. He handles it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good advantage.
Masataka Yoshida, the next twin up to hit.
Aiden Deegan's running second, and he's 250 right now.
In the bullpen, Seth Martinez appears to be getting loose. Great, getting loose as well. And the 1-0. Line, and that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the ball in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
One down, runner at first. And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That's down and in. And a 1-2 misses to even the count. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get hung up by the umpire.
Digging in, Ryan Jeffers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch is outside.
Well, Colby took a video from the Ferris wheel.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Alvarez going back. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Man, he just barely got that one out of here. And you've got to love the effort on that to try and bring it back. He had a good shot on it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 2 down, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
Oh, that's it.
That misses the zone. 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul.
I think Dub was looking too much in his mirror at you, and he messed that all up. He was
falling behind 2-1.
Just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering upstairs. Two down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the
You see,
two-out walk.
Gus sent the Ferris wheel video not that long ago, and he's already back outside the track.
Or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, J.P. France.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Kyle Farmer.
They posted the Ferris wheel videos around 8:30. Okay, so it was about an hour ago. I just saw it now. It makes sense. I was going to say, that's awful quick to get back outside of...
And here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Inside, just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That clips a corner.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a slow roll. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now 3-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. And the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now it's even up. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yohan Duran preparing to come on if needed. Jacks getting cranked up as well. The pitch. Missed with a changeup. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And that just misses.
Man, he's been really good about to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but he's been really good so far.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches.
You're up to 9.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
And if they all have to pitch, again, you might get some more spots.
First pitch doesn't find the
I mean, it looks like you're only 10 seconds out of 5th.
If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next over gets fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a base hit.
Speaking of, the leader just pitted too.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu.
You know.
In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab.
Yeah, he like parked it in that corner. That's
2 on, 1 out. So next up for Houston.
because you were, yeah. I mean, you can run that. That's a wide exit. So
in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boo.
And he takes one right on the black. Strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
That one almost got him.
oh, good battle for the lead here with Hayden Deegan to the lead.
Just put water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jake Myers digs in now. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's throwing strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Tying run at the plate. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here.
Bobby Milburn just almost pretty much messed up in the turn 6 before.
It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now for the Twins, Steven Oker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. A strikeout and a walk. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch swinging.
Great starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Snap throw to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Gets under and pops it up. Farmer should have this one. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. And the home team down a run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Willie Castro.
On both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Then a count 1-2. Pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, it's so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. And that's down and away. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going back on this one. Hits the top of the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. In with a run triple as that puts the tying run at third.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. If he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. There's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at
No.
the plate, here in the late
Looking to get to that
stages of
swing.
game 2.
I think I'm gonna watch him.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there.
See him there?
This one in the air right field. Drops into the glove. Rotating from third. The throw is offline and he's in the score. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Less than 2 outs with a ball in play and a nice job with a sac fly.
Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle. There's no one where you got to think, okay, so potentially jump ahead this game here in the later innings.
So digging in, Masataka Yoshida.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fastball for a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second, near the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, they don't do the Daytona like a Rolex, do they?
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Seth Martinez. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Are you able to see that or no?
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers in and to his right. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left.
Same thing if I did that, huh?
Inning number 8. It's the
same thing doing that.
And the Astros 4.
Yeah. The mouse. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Oh, that's annoying.
Arm of the mound to start the 8th. Yohan Duran.
The best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
I know.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. David Bedford.
But they already did have the outlaw feature? Oh my god.
The lefty warming up as well. The wind of the pitch.
Yeah.
And a count 1-2.
From the street, he won the outlaw feature. The car painted like his dad's modified was back in the day.
To needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Diaz stands in now, looks at that one inside. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Feels so much later than 9:47.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Right-handed reliever. And now 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
One out, bases empty.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
One down, bases empty. In the air, right field. Buxton settles under. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Chaz McCormick up next for the Astros. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Strike on the outside. And it's 2-1 now. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Hit in the air, center field. Castro on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 8th, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. The pitch. Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Myers on his way over. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the Twins DH, Matt Waller. First pitch just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Graveman, the right-hander, also getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's to third, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Now here is Kyle Farmer. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses. And breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They lead at 5-4. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Abreu in the box now. Takes strike one. Good eye in that spot. That one the other way, and it stays fair.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the third baseman, Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 2. Bunts it towards the mound. Over to Correa for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Deal 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the tying run on at first, you're at the top of the ninth. Laser, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now, Jose Altuve. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground. Or I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that's it for a strike.
So many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. It's so hard to play catch-up.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 now. Altuve waits. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And a pitch. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. It's a strikeout. And just one out remaining for Houston.
I mean, there are many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. 2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. The Astros down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Strike out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, the visitors were going to have to slog to win this one. The tying run at third, but the go-ahead all the way at first base. Nice job by the defense, executing, keeping their composure, getting that final out.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious win, 5 wins, 7 hits, with 1 error, they led 5 runners on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawassee Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.
There you go. You can live stream it. Fireworks. If you were still on the computer, Colby's in here streaming the fireworks right now. Yeah, we can hear. You were. Yeah. I know I wasn't looking at I was like behind me, like cleaning up and stuff around here, and then I was like, what the heck got so loud? And I looked over, and then I saw the thing on my screen. I keep forgetting if I see you guys in the chat or something, if I'm on a race, I can just bring up a live stream quick and show you.